Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Race Blazik here. Haven't posted on my YouTube channel much. This was supposed to be more a reaction channel, but anyway, it's okay. I just want to talk about my thoughts on Stranger Things because that's came out, and of course I'm all caught up. So spoilers. If you haven't watched any of Stranger Things, I recommend it, and especially season 5. Going through my review of it, all the 4 episodes. Spoilers, okay? So you have been warned. All right, real quick. What was it? So season 1 was good. I think season 2 was boring. Season 3 was boring. Season 4 was really boring to me. I mean, it kind of got my attention, but I didn't like how it had these characters because when I reviewed the episodes again of season 4, I completely forgot about certain characters that die for Vecna to come back. I completely forgot about the journalist who's with Nancy. I completely forgot about him with the glasses, the nerdy kid, and the cheerleaders. I don't even remember their names. And then the black jock who is with the jock team, whatever. I forget his name too, and he dies, right, in the lake. So I don't like that they just choose random characters that are nameless. We forget about them instantly, at least I did. It would be better if, in my opinion, they chose major characters to die off because it adds stake to the story. And if you didn't know, I'm a writer. I do write on as a hobby. Hasn't been my career yet. Anyway, but as a writer, looking at other stories, I think I would have done it differently. Like, I would have killed off Max. I know a lot of people like Max. Even I like Max. She's a cool character. I like Lucas and Max's relationship. But if I'm being honest, though, they gave Elle weird powers because she's able to reach out and project her power into Max, so Max is alive, because Max was going to die. I mean, in order for Vecna to come back to our world, into this world, fiction world, right, or to Hawkins, he had to kill 4 people, and he apparently killed Max because he was able to open the worlds between our world and the Upside Down. So anyway, I think they could have killed her off. I mean, again, I like her as a character, but we need to start killing off because I think there's too many characters in the main group, like Robin. Just kill her off. I mean, I'm just sick of Robin. I'm done with it. Just get rid of certain characters to make the stakes. We need stakes, and I'm not talking about, steaks you eat. Haha, funny word pun. Play on words. I like that kind of stuff. But in all seriousness, puns aside, stakes as in, there's risk to the story. Anyway, so that's for season 4. Now, season 5, I think was really good. It caught my attention. I like how the characters are now into the Upside Down. A lot of the characters are, like Elle and Hopper and who's the others, Nancy and, that team, right? I forget his name now. Luke, no, not Lucas, hold on. Henderson, whatever his name is, that's his last name. Anyway, point is, I like that the characters are now, looks like they have a plan. They're going into the Upside Down, it's exciting. I like Turnbow, that new character they introduced. I admit I like the twist at the end. Those of you who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And the last episode, episode of season part 1, right? They're gonna do part 2 Christmas Day, and then part 3 is December 31st, if I'm not mistaken. I like the end. That was really cool with Mike and what he could do. I'm sorry, not Mike, Will. Will and what he could do. His eyes were really cool when they showed that. Um, my whole thing is, my question is, how is Vecna gonna win if you have El, Will, and now, oh yeah, also with another twist, they reveal 8 shows up. The woman with her, she uses mind powers, right? Illusions. So how's Vecna gonna win with 8 using mind powers, illusions on him, and probably find his? She's able to show the thing you fear the most, which they did reveal. Stranger Things revealed Vecna has a weakness, and he's afraid of some memory that Max went to. Max went into the canon, right, the chasm, and he wasn't going in, and that actor does a great job showing he was terrified. So there's some memory Vecna doesn't like. For one thing, why have that memory in your head? Because apparently he has like 1,000 memories or something that Max went through. I guess he took from other people. So there's a memory from another person, and he doesn't like it, but I don't know what it could be. At least it gives depth to the character, Vecna, because he's not just a one note, oh, I'm just pure evil. He actually has obviously a backstory. We still don't know enough, or there's more to learn about him because he has apparently some kind of fear of something. So I'm curious about what that is. I want to see again how Vecna's going to win, because you have 8 who can show him his worst fear. That can be distracting. Then you have El and Will, who can use their power now. You know, Will has the same power as El. You could call Will 12, but anyway. So you have all these superheroes, right? These characters with superpowers. And I don't see how Vecna could win unless he's super powerful. You need to kind of have show some way of explaining their level caps. Dragon Ball Z does a good job with that. It's over 9,000, right? Their little visor, we can scan you and know what level you are. Anyway, so that's what I'm curious about with Vecna. What's his fear, and how's he gonna win with Will having the power now? Yeah, that's it. So tell me, guys, what do you think of Stranger Things 5 and 4? You know, or what was your favorite season? Yeah, and how give some predictions down below in the comments. Kind of curious how it's gonna end. All right. Thank you, guys. Also, if you didn't know, I have another YouTube channel for Taekwondo only, because I do compete in Taekwondo. I don't really spar anymore because I have too many injuries. I'm getting older, I admit. But I do forms, which is like the gym. Like, think of it as gymnastics floor routine. So I do a routine on the mat, and I have to make sure I'm kicking precisely. My hand position has to be a certain way. You know, certain hand movements have to be a certain way, done a certain way. I have to move at a certain speed. It's a tempo, relax, and then fast at the end. I have to pop like that. Relax, fast. So if you didn't know, that's what I do. This is just a reaction channel, but I do have a Taekwondo channel. I'll link it somewhere at the end of this video. But if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, go ahead. I mean, to be honest, I do YouTube for fun. Obviously, I don't get paid, and I don't put much effort into my videos. I'm not trying to say I'm lazy. It's just I already have a full-time job, right? A daytime job. I just do Taekwondo on the side. I write stories on the side as a hobby. I do YouTube as a hobby, just for fun, just to share my life. On this channel, it's reaction videos or my life story. And on my other channel, like I said, Taekwondo tournaments. And on this channel, I'll also do anime conventions, or I have a Vietnamese culture festival I went to on this channel. So I do Asian related stuff on this channel. Okay, guys. Also went to South Korea. That I think could be found in my Taekwondo YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think of Stranger Things. That's what this video was supposed to be about anyway. Let me know what you think of Stranger Things down below. Any predictions for part 2 and 3. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Thanks guys.